This episode has been hijacked by the forces of America.
American terrorists?
American terrorists. Now it's time to say my favorite Shakespeare quote. Alas, poor York, I knew him in America.
That would have been great if that was for the episode where we carried back the skull. That would have been such perfect timing.
Nope. Skulls only exist outside America.
That's true, because the place where we found it was probably Japan, and I'm being perfectly honest here.
Japan? This game takes place in Japan? I want those Japanese people out of my country by tomorrow.
To be fair, there were like cherry blossoms falling from the sky.
Cherry blossoms? There are no cherry blossoms in America.
But there are cherry blossoms in Africa. Just letting you all know.
Are there really? No.
We need to get out of this country by tomorrow. The rubber duck is... What kind of a name is Rubber Ugly? Rubber ducks are the symbol of America.
I think it's supposed to be a really kind of some kind of pun, you know, like rubber ducky, but rubber ugly. Not a really good pun.
Time to break character to
sing.
Time to break character to tell a story.
Once there was an ugly barnacle, and it was so ugly that everyone died.
The end.
That didn't help at all. So what I want to know is why do the weevils that explode do it in the first place? Like, what's their goal?
Well, actually,
just die.
They want to defeat America.
No, actually, it's a problem, and I know this is going way too far into it, but the Piclopedia entry, it says it's a problem with the dweevil's psyche. Usually, dweevils will pick up any object and then try to imitate it by moving it around. With a bomb, they pick it up and try to imitate it by making it explode.
What kind of American would try to explode?
Well, clearly the dweevil isn't an American.
Only 3 types of dweevils matter. Red, white, and blue.
And we've already established that there aren't white dweevils, if you couldn't tell.
For that comment, you need to get out of America right now. You're not even wearing an American flag on your head.
Well, see, the dweevils are American because what they're doing is they're stealing other people's resources.
That is a perfectly American answer to this question.
It is. It's perfectly acceptable.
A Nuka-Cola cap yet again. Another victory for America.
I think that's a Snapple. I'm not even kidding. There's Snapple in this game.
Snapple, Nuka-Cola, same difference to the forces of America.
But believe it or not, in the PAL versions of the game, I'm talking about like...
Nobody cares about the PAL versions of the game in America.
Well, it's because they give you different stuff. They give you, like, British goods.
British goods suck.
Like tea.
Oh, nobody drinks tea in America. We only drink coffee.
It's yes, and all kinds of hard liquor.
We need to get the vodka out here.
And soda, of course. Obviously, that's what America's famous for. Soda and burgers.
Coca-Cola. The true drink of America. Now I need to go find my mentor, Hulk Hogan.
Alright, just before we go down to the next floor, a bit of forewarning. This boss, I'm going to do horribly against on purpose. Number one, because if I was to use my strategy against it, and I have a perfect strategy for basically beating it without losing any Pikmin in basically less than 10 seconds, I kind of thought that would be kind of bad for a final floor boss. So later on, we're going to fight him in the game. That's when I'm going to kick his ass. So in this version, you'll just see me being horrible against them.
Okay, I can't go this Bandicoot thing for 9 minutes. I'm gonna throw out my throat.
You'll throw out America! When you throw out your throat, you're throwing out America! That was actually really well done. Also, I don't know why this sublevel's layout is so stupid and pointless. What was that?
It was made by Puma Products, obviously.
I know, Puma Products made this.
Oh, wait. Can I bring up something? I've been beating this series for a while.
Okay.
I think I've got my new least favorite movie of all time.
Oh, really?
Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
What? That's a great movie.
Have you ever
Wait, no,
seen that
actually,
movie?
I hated it, but I wouldn't say it's my worst, least favorite movie.
Time out.
Oh, come on.
Okay, time out. The first prequel one was okay, because Darth Maul kind of made up for the entire movie. Revenge of the Sith was okay. Attack of the Clones might be the worst movie I've seen.
Wait, hold on, I just gotta mention, you see what I'm doing here? As long as you keep changing your party members, like just keep tapping Y, you just stun him in place so he can't turn around and you just beat him up that way. But I figured it'd be too cheap, so we're gonna actually be going after him without changing party members. So, carry on.
Alright. For any of you who haven't watched Attack of the Clones, good.
No, you get to see Yoda own Count Dooku.
Oh, come on, that's not even a worthwhile reason for watching it.
But here's the problem.
That is awesome, though. It is awesome.
He does flips.
Just watch it on YouTube. I'm sure someone uploaded
does flips.
They fight for 2 minutes.
They already do that.
They fight for maybe 2 minutes.
Yes, and it's worth it.
Alright, no. I think basically the worst part of the entire movie is the love story.
Sand.
Oh God, it's so horribly done.
Whoever wrote this,
sandy.
I think George Lucas wrote this. It might be the worst dialogue in any movie ever.
Worse than Twilight? Yes, actually. I'm pretty sure it's worse than the Twilight
Alex,
movies.
sit in the sand line.
Sand. It's so sandy. It's like Sandy and Sandy.
That's not the sand line. What is the sand line?
It's sand.
basically
It's like sand. It's so coarse and
yeah.
irritating, and it like gets in your pants or something.
Oh, actually,
They actually say that though.
And he's like, you're like sand, except not.
Oh man, we have a phone guy in the background. Can somebody go get that? Otherwise, it'll interrupt the recording too much. Actually, I'm not sure if it even picks up due to the settings that I have. So we got the item on the floor. Processing how odd. The gooey creature dissolved, leaving this curious item behind. We're still reading the text. It appears to be coated in slime. Are you sure you want to collect this?
What?
Absolutely sure. You'll toss just about anything in my hold. It'd be nice if you cleaned occasionally. It's up to you to clean it. That's your role as ship.
Okay, that was just wrong on so many levels.
How is it wrong? But you're talking about the role of machines just to help clean up the stuff that they're supposed to carry? What, do you want Olimar and Louis to carry with it to the top?
Yes. Yes. Slavery is not good.
Listen, if they could do that, if they could carry their objects, then we wouldn't have the problem of the first. It wouldn't be called Pikmin. It would be called Olimar, because he could break down walls with his fists.
No, they could give Olimar a sword or a gun.
Actually, people were saying, I remember for Pikmin 2, they were like, here, you should put more guns in Pikmin 2.
You could make it a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if your voice can pick up at this distance, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll repeat what I said over here then.
Okay.
If Pikmin had guns, it
No,
wouldn't get its
it's
squeaky clean rating for the Christian Gaming Society.
Yeah, actually, I think it was Christian Games gave Pikmin 1 100%. I have to say, I love Pikmin 1, but even looking through my nostalgia glasses, that is just an unacceptably high score for
But
the
it
game.
goes against God.
Because there's science in it?
Yes.
Well, tell me this. Did God invent science?
My God did, but not theirs.
Oh, I see. Well, just get whatever God invented science, and then it'll be okay, alright?
We all know the real God is the winged dragon of Ra!
I lost 23 Pikmin in this dungeon. That's a record for me, but it's only cause of the boss, alright?
WaterparkRanger averages 1 lost Pikmin per file.
Well, if we had purples, that would be true, but right now, the losses is probably somewhere around 100, if I
The
was to guess.
Perplexing Pool is a terrible name.
It's
not very perplexing.
Could you think of a better name that would suit this level quite well?
The Not Perplexing Pool.
It's perplexing the first time you play it because of the stupid puzzle we're going to do tomorrow. And yeah, I guess I timed it well so that we pretty much got into the dungeon at the end, and as you remember, since no time passes, we emerged right at the sunset. Also, there was a lot to be said about that boss that wasn't said, but I guess I'll just say that all for the next time I fight him.
Well, it looks like our time as co-commentary partners is coming to a close.
Yep, we're done.
It's pretty sure it's actually going to run until it says the president's saved thing.
Oh.
So yeah, so you're going to get to see my horrible stats as well. Well, for me, they're horrible. For people, they're pretty much average, actually. Even without purples. And using that horrible strategy.
Alright, I might as well recommend something.
Sure, go ahead. Jim's plugging.
Okay, here, I'll list some movies that you shouldn't see. Mortal Kombat the movie, Street Fighter the movie,
What?
The Wizard,
What?
the Super Mario Brothers movie, and here's one bad movie you should see.
The Room! Yes, watch The Room, huh? I know I've recommended it ever since, actually, I'm pretty sure. Let's play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, so if you haven't seen it by now...
Oh, and I'm gonna put this out because I know, stop asking, WaterparkRanger is never, ever going to play...
Prisoner of Azkaban? Well, I hate to say it, one day it might happen. I know it's going against what I said earlier, but one day it could happen. I kind of want to buy it. I kind of want to buy Prisoner of Azkaban. Olimar, you'll surely be promoted to manager, only a small bit of debt remains. You've done great, as have I. No one dodges debt collectors like I do. I'm a pro.
So basically the
See,
president
the president is the best character in this game. Just
Basically,
letting y'all know.
he really ran into debt because he invested in Puma products. And that being said,
And Louis an idiot.
we'll see you next episode.
Bye,
That too.
guys.